And we are off. Ace 18 Black against Northern Arizona 17 Lavender today. Match number 2. We've already had a match. Ace 18 Black won the first match. In 2 sets, 25-23 and 25-11. And we are doing warm-ups here. And at the end of the warm-ups, we will shake hands and get underway. So Ace 18 Black, 1-0 today. 2 matches in a row, including the last match from 2 weeks ago that they won. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going. And aloha back to you, Jim. Listening in from Texas.
Wave high.
Coach Chad waving high. Handshakes done. Team huddle there. Guess I better get my scorekeeper out here. All right, we got Jenna, we got Avery, we've got Anna, Cassie, Leah, and Sadie. Looks like Lavender won the serve. And Shay in for Jenna in the back row. Cassie made a lap. High fives all around. And we're off. Sadie able to dig it, slide over pass. Leah able to save it. Cassie with the bump set to Anna. Sends a free ball over the net. Lavender. I don't know what I'm going to call them yet. Off a block. Sadie with the save. Cassie to Anna. Anna with the hit. Cross court. Killer from Anna. Point ace. Ace up 1-0. Captain Cassie Barney to serve. Northern AZ 17 Lavender. Yes, I'll call them the Lavenders. I got nothing better. Cassie Barney serving. Lavenders able to get it back in. Tip over the net. They're going to call a double over the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 2-0. I'd like to give a stat to number 25 there, but I can't because it was a called double. Ace up 2-0 here in the first set. Match number 2. The captain with an ace. Woo! Ace up 3-0. Cassie serving. The ball's in the air, down the line. Lavenders get it across and are able to send a free ball over the net. Shay gets that to Cassie. Cassie to Avery with a hit and the kill. Ace up 4-0 on an in-system play there. Pass, set, kill. Or bump, set, spike in the old days. Ball's in the air from the captain. That's an ace. Ace up 5-0. Woo! Cassie Barney with the ball in the air. Oh, captain, my captain. That one didn't even hit a player. That's in for another ace. 6-0 ace. Ball's in the air from the captain. Lavender's able to get that one, set it to their outside. Goes up for a hit. She has to tip it over the net into a block, but Avery's able to save that one. Shea to Anna. Too strong. Point for the Lavenders. Lavenders to serve down 1-6. Good 6-0 run to start the set there. 4, ace, 18, flat. Ball's in the air from the Lavender. Service error. Point ace. Ace up 7-1. Anna Bekas to serve. Ball's in the air. It's an ace for Anna. An ace for Ace. Ace up 8-1. My apologies. Another ace for Anna and an ace for Ace. Ace up 9-1 here in the first set. Timeout, Lavenders. Once again, it's a 30-second timeout because they all are. New rule this year. Used to be a minute. We're back from timeout. Anna continues to serve. Ball's in the air. Lavender's able to get it to their setter. Sets it over to their right side, who hits it over the net. Avery with a swinging tip over. Lavender's into a block. Over the net. Avery sends it back over the net. Lavender's with a one-handed save. Sets it to their outside. Goes up for a hit. Into a block from Leah. That's a point. Ace up 10-1. Ball's in the air from Anna. Lavender's able to get that one up. Libero's a bump set over to the right side. Sends it over the net. Gets it over the tape. Cassie to Anna. Anna sends it set over to Sadie. Sadie has to send a free ball over the net. Lavender's 1-2. Able to get a free ball over the net. Shea with a good pass to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Sadie. Sadie goes up for a hit. Cross court. That is out, no touch. That's a point for the Lavenders. Lavenders to serve down 2-10. Ball's in the air from the Lavenders. Shea to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Leah on the right side. Lavenders able to bump that one up, set her to their outside. He tips it over the net. Sadie unable to save it. Was probably going to land in. That is a point for the Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 3-10. Ball's in the air. Sadie unable to handle it. Point for Ace. Or excuse me, point for Lavenders. Ace still up 10-4. Lavender serving. Anna with the two-handed pass to Shea. Shea to Sadie. Sends a free ball over the net. Lavender's unable to handle that. It's a point for Ace. Ace up 11-4. Jenna coming on in the front row for Shea. Avery to serve. Ball's in the air from number 25. Inside the end line, it's an ace for Avery, an ace for Ace. Ace up 12-4. Ball's in the air from Avery. Cross court and short. Lavender's diving save, able to try to get a hit over that. They don't. It's a point for Ace. Ace up 13-4 here in the first. Ball's in the air from Avery. Lavender's able to get that one up, sets it to their outside. Has to punch it over. Anna to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Leah. Leah tips it over. Lavender's got a two-handed pass to her libero. Bump sets it to their outside. Tries to send a down ball over the net. It's into the net. Another point for Ace. Ace up 14-4. And the ball's in the air from Avery. Lavenders dig that one up, set it to their outside, who gets a hit into the net again. That's another point for Ace. 15-4 now here in the first set of match number 2. Ball's in the air from Avery. Lavenders, able to save that one and tip it over the net. Ace gets a hand on it. Lavender's hit it back over. Avery sets it up for Leah. Leah tips it over the net. Lavender's able to get down to it. One-handed save. Cannot hit it a third time. Another point for Ace. Ace now up 16-4. Avery still serving. Ball's in the air. She rolls that one over the tape for an ace. Ace up 17-4. Woo! Avery with the ball in the air. She sends it the other way. Libero able to tip it, but they called Lavender's into under the net anyway. Point Ace. Ace up 18-4. Avery serves. Ball's in the air from Avery. Lavender's able to get that to their... Nope. Well, they're able to get it to the right side. She hits it into and on the outside of the pole. Point Ace. That's out of bounds. Ace up 19-4. Ball's in the air from number 25. Lavender's able to get that one up. They get a tip over. Avery's able to save it. Jenna's able to save it and get it over the net. What teamwork. Leah able to get to that one. Cassie sets it up for Sadie. Sadie gets a hit. Lavender's able to get that one up. Bumps it over to the right side. It goes up for a hit. They tip it over the net. Leah gets it to Cassie. Cassie sends a two-handed pass over the net. Jenna goes up. Anna able to save it to Cassie. Cassie to Sadie. Sadie cannot get it over the net. That's a point for the Lavenders. The Lavenders are now down 5-19. Shea coming in the back row for Avery. A good run at the service line there for number 25. Ball's in the air for the Lavenders. That is... Sadie just barely touched that. That is a point for the Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 6-19. Ball's in the air. Sadie to Shea. Cassie sends a free ball over the net. Lavender's able to get to that one and send it over the net. But Ace unable to dig that one out. Another point for the Lavenders. Lavenders now serving down 7-19. Ball's in the air. Sadie to Cassie to Sadie. Too strong. Point for the Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 8-19. L coming in for Sadie. Ball's in the air. Anna with a pass to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Jenna. Jenna hits it with the kill and the point. Ace back on the board. Ace up 20-8. McKenna coming in for Leah and to serve. Amelie coming in for Cassie in the front row. Ball's in the air for McKenna. Lavender's able to get that to their center. Over to their outside. Goes up for a hit. Shea is able to hit it and is able to get the redirect. McKenna hits it, but cannot get it all the way over the net. The redirect did not off the ceiling, did not help there. Point Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 9-20. Ball's in the air. Shea to McKenna. McKenna over to Amelie. Amelie able to tip that over. Lavenders able to save it, tip it back over. Shea with a two-handed pass to Jenna. Jenna sets it up for Elle, who hits it. Lavenders able to save it twice and send a free ball over the net. Shea gets it to McKenna. McKenna with a set over to Amelie. Amelie hits it. Lavenders able to get that one up, set it to their right side, up for the hit. Anna and Shea are unable to get there. That's a point for the Lavenders. Lavenders down 10-20. All right, Shea Hagan, okay, after going hard to the deck there. Ball's in the air from Lavenders. Al cannot handle it. Anna cannot quite get to it. Lavenders are on a 7-4 run. Ace calling a timeout. And it is granted. All right, Ace trying to regroup after being up 16-4. Lavenders on a 7-4 run, serving down 11-20. Ball's in the air from Lavenders. Elle able to, well, she gets it over. Slight overpass. Lavenders to their outside. Send a down ball over. Anna able to get there. McKenna sets it up for Elle on the outside. Elle hits it, but it is too strong. Another point for the Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 12-20. Ball's in the air. Shea to Jenna. Jenna to Amelie. Sends a free ball over the net. Lavenders able to set that to their middle. It goes over a hit. Gets it past the block. That's another point for the Lavenders. Lavenders now within 7, serving down 13-20. Ball's in the air from Lavenders. Too strong. Point Ace. Ace able to stop the bleeding there on the service error from the Lavenders. Ace serving up 21-13. Riley coming in for Anna in the front row. Sadie coming in for Elle and to serve. Ball's in the air from Sadie. Lavender's able to get that up, set it up to their outside, who gets a swing across. Shea, one-handed save. Ace, unable to get it over in 3. It was right up against the net. Lavender serving down 14-21. Ball's in the air from the Lavender. Shea able to get down to that one. McKenna sends it up for Amelie. Amelie with the hit. Lavender's able to get that one and send it over on hit number 2. Shea to McKenna. McKenna over to Riley on the outside with the hit. Riley with the hit and the kill. Ace with the point. Ace up 22-14. Jenna to serve. Avery into the front row for Shea. Ball is in the air from Jenna. Lavenders cannot handle that one. An ace for Jenna. Ace with the point, up 23-14. Excuse me. Ball in the air from Jenna. Lavender's able to get that one to the setter, sets it up to the right side, goes up for hit. She punches it over with backhand. Jenna to McKenna to Amelie. Too strong. Point Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 15-23. Shea into the back row for Jenna. Ball's in the air for the Lavenders. Sadie gets that one. Slight overpass. Ace cannot save it. That's another point for the Lavenders. Now serving down 16-23. Making a comeback after being down 15. They're only down 7. Ball's in the air. Shea able to get that one up. Sadie sends it over to McKenna, who sends a tip over the net. Lavender's able to bump that one up to their setter. Gets it to their right side. He gets a cross-court hit. A one-handed diving save from McKenna. Sadie cannot get to it. That is another point for the Lavenders. Now serving down 17-23. Ace 2 points away from taking this first set in match number 2. Ball's in the air. Sadie to Riley. Unable to handle it. That is another point for the Lavenders, now within 5. Ball's in the air. Sadie gets that one to McKenna, sets it up for Avery, who puts it down over the net with the kill. Ace within 1, serving up 24-18. Captain Cassie Barney coming in for Amelie and to serve. Leah Smith coming in the front row for McKenna. Cassie serving for the set. Ball's in the air. Lavender's able to get it up. Sets it over to their right side. Misdirect with a hit. Leah unable to save that one. Cassie diving through the caution tape over there on the side of the court. Point Lavenders. Lavender serving down 19-24. Ball's in the air. Shea. Cassie able to save that. Sadie unable to get to it. Another point for the Lavenders. Now serving down 20-24. Ball's in the air. It's an ace for the Lavenders. They are within 3, 21-24. Timeout, Ace. Ace was up 19-4. Lavenders have gone on a 17-5 run. Back from timeout, Lavender serving down 21-24. Ace needs one more point to escape this first set with a win. Sadie gets a good pass into Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Avery, who gets the kill to end the set. Ace wins 25-21. We will be back in about 3 minutes for set number 2. All right, let me get the starting lineup here. We got the captain, Cassie. We got Anna. We've got Avery in the middle. We've got Jenna in the back. We've got Riley in the back. And up front, we've got Leah Smith. Ace is going to serve. And the lineup is set. Shay coming in for Jenna in the back row. Captain Cassie Barney to serve. And we're off. Balls in the air for the captain. Service error. Point Lavenders. Lavenders up 1-0. Balls in the air for the Lavenders. Riley able to get that one to Cassie, who one-handed. Oh. One-handed set. Avery went for the kill. Spun right off her hand. Landed on our side. Point to the Lavenders, up 2-0. Balls in the air for the Lavenders. Riley unable to handle that one. That's an ace for the Lavenders, now up 3-0. Balls in the air for the Lavenders. Shay to Cassie. Cassie sets that one up for Avery, who tips it over there for the kill. Ace with a point, and to serve down 1-3. Anna Bekas serving.
Is it wrong to go ask some of those people over there if I can play volleyball with them?
Balls in the air. Lavenders able to get that and send a free ball over the net. Shay able to pass that one to Cassie. Sets it up for Avery. Tips that one over. Lavenders with a one-handed save there. And a hit off a block. Shay able to save that one. Cassie able to get to Riley with a hit. Lavenders dig that one up. Get a bump set over to their back row. Sends a free ball over the net. Shay to Cassie. Cassie sets that one up for Leah on the right side. Two tips it over. Lavenders unable to handle it. A kill for Leah and a point for Ace. Balls in the air from Anna. Lavender's able to get that one up. Set it. Lavender to their middle. Lavender's get a kill on that one. Lavender's to serve up 4-2. Balls in the air. Anna able to get that one to Cassie. Cassie sets that one up for, miscommunication between Avery and Leah, but they get it over the net. Lavender's punched that one over. Anna to Cassie. Cassie all the way over to Riley, who gets the kill. Ace down 3-4. Balls in the air from Avery. Jenna into the front row. Through Jenna's block. Anna able to save that one to Avery. Avery sets that up for Riley. Cannot punch it over the net. That's a point for Lavender. Lavender to serve up 5-3. Shay in the back row for Avery. Balls in the air. Leah to Shay. Shay back over to Leah. Able to set it down, ball over the net for the kill. Ace back within one, down 4-5. McKenna coming in for Leah and to serve. Amelie coming in for Cassie in the front row. Put 4 and 5 together, you get 45. What happened in 1845? Anybody who might live there? The United States grew in 1845. That is your hint. Ball's in the air. Lavenders hit it over in 2 accidentally. Amelie on the right side. Cross-court hit. There was a touch. Oh, maybe there wasn't a touch. It looked out from here. It was in. That's a point for Ace. Kill for Amelie. Tied at 5. McKenna serves. On the line, an ace for McKenna. Ace up 6-5. Ball's in the air for McKenna. Lavender's able to get that one to their outside for a hit through a block. A point for the Lavenders. We are tied at 6. Service error, Lavenders, point ace. Ace up 7-6. Been light on history today. 1776, of course, we declared our independence. Jim, you are incorrect. Arizona was not added to the Union in 1845. Oh, Sadie into serve. I missed that. And L into the front row. Ball's in the air from Sadie. Lavenders able to hit it twice and get a down ball over the net. Sadie to McKenna. McKenna all the way over to L. L with the hit. Lavenders able to dig that one out. Get it to their outside with the hit through the block. Shea to McKenna to L. Lavenders able to set that one to their right side. And they cannot connect. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 8-6. It's Masters weekend, 1986. Jack Nicklaus won his final Masters and final major at the age of 46 in 1986. Ball's in the air from Sadie. Lavender's able to get that one, set it to their middle, goes up for a hit. Almost nonchalantly hits it. Sadie can't quite get to it. A point for the Lavenders. Lavenders serving down 7-8. Ball's in the air. Sadie cannot handle that one. We are tied at 8. Here in set number 2. Ball's in the air. I don't know. I'll have to go rewatch it. I'll have to go rewatch that one. They called that one out. Point ace. That was awfully close to the line. Jenna in, I lied, Avery in the front row. Jenna to serve. Hey, serving 9-8. Service error, point Lavenders. Lavenders tied at 9 and to serve. Shea into the back row for Jenna. Lavender serving, ball in the air. Barely get that one over the tape. McKenna sends it over with one hand. Lavenders with a hit, too strong. Point ace, ace up 10-9. Jim was able to get the correct answer on the second try. Texas was added to the Union in 1845. Captain Cassie Barney in to serve. Leah Smith into the front row. Service error. Point Lavenders. We are tied at 10. Ball's in the air from the Lavenders. Sadie able to stretch and get that one. Shea able to save it. Cassie sends a free ball over the net, but out of bounds. Point for the Lavenders, up 11-10. For all of you Marines out there, November 10th, 1775, Tun's Tavern in Philadelphia. The Marine Corps was founded. 250 last year, 251 this year in November. Leah Smith with the kill. We are tied. I don't know what I just did there. I think we're tied at 11. We are. I'm not sure what I did there. Cassie served. They got it. They served. Leah got the kill. There we go. Tied at 11. Riley in for Sadie in the front row. Anna in for L to serve. Man, I am behind here. And Anna with the ace. 12-11. It was 11-11, so we got Marine Corps birthday on November 10th, Veterans Day on November 11th, and now it's 12-11, turned around 11-12. That is this announcer's dad's birthday, and he was a Marine and a veteran, so he has a trifecta in November every year. Lavenders take that one. We are tied at 12. Lavenders to serve. Undo. There was a touch, and that's our point. Anna serving up 13-11. Ball's in the air. Lavender's able to get to that one. Lavender sent it over. Shea with a pass to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Riley. Riley into a block, but she's able to save it. Avery gets it over to Cassie, sends a free ball over to that, and keep the play alive. Lavender's to their middle. Avery gets a block on it. Lavender sent it right back over the net. Riley to Cassie with a two-handed dump. That's a kill for Cassie. A point for Ace. Ace up 14-11. Anna serves. Lavender send a free ball over the net. Anna has to come way back and save it. Riley gets a kill over. Another point for Ace. Ace up 15-11 and serving. Timeout, Lavenders. Anna serves up 15-11. Ball's in the air. Lavender's able to dig that one. Set to their middle. The middle able to tip it through the block and get the point. Lavender's serving down 12-15. I don't need to ask. Everybody knows it by now. The Magna Carta. Signed and enacted in 12-15. Lavender's with the serve. Ace able to get it over to Avery. Just sends a swipe and a kill. Sideways over the net. Point for Ace. Ace up 16-12. Avery to serve. Jenna into the front row for Shea. Ball's in the air from number 25. Oh, service error. Point Lavenders. Lavender serving down 13-16. Shea into the back row for Avery. Ball's in the air from the Lavenders. Out. Service error. Point Ace. Ace up, 17-13. McKenna coming in to serve. Amelie coming in the front row for Cassie. Ball's in the air for McKenna. Lavender's able to get that one to their setter. Sets it to their outside. Big swing. Amelie gets a block. Lavender's able to keep it alive. They go to dump it over there, but they're in the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 18-13. Ball's in the air for McKenna. Lavender's able to get that one up. They got to send a free ball over the net. Shea able to get that pass to McKenna. McKenna sets that one up for Jenna. Jenna swipes it to the far back of the corner of the court, gets the kill. Ace up 19-13. McKenna with the ball in the air. Lavender's able to get that one to their setter over to their outside, who is able to backwards punch it and get it over the net without hitting the antenna. Riley with a big hit. Overpass. Overpass. Ace able to scramble and get it over the net. I don't know what happened. Lavender's got the point. It looked like it was out, but there was a call during the play. I missed what happened. Lavender serving. Ace able to get it back over. Lavender's to their middle, gets a hit. McKenna able to save it. Jenna sends it over the net. Lavender's with a two-handed pass. They tip it back over the net. Shea with a diving save to McKenna to Jenna, who gets the kill on the point. Ace now up 20-14. Sadie coming in for Riley to serve. Al coming in for Anna in the front row. Ace took the first set, 25-21, I believe. Looking to win this one in straight sets. Sadie with the serve. Lavender's able to get that one up. And they tip it over the net. Amelie to McKenna. McKenna over to L. L with a hit. Oh, through a block. Lavender's able to get that one up and punch it over the net. McKenna to Shea. Shea sets that one up for L. L goes up for a kill. Cross court, too far. That's a point for the Lavenders. Lavenders to serve down 15-20. Ball's in the air from Lavender. Shea able to get that one to McKenna. McKenna sets that one up for Amelie on the right side. She swipes it over the net. One-handed diving save for the Lavenders, who almost don't get it over the net. They're able to send a free ball over to Shea, to McKenna, to L with the hit. Into a block. Lavenders able to save it off of their own block. Send a free ball over the net. Shea to McKenna. McKenna goes to tip that one. Lavender's called into the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 21-15. Jenna to serve. Yeah, that's our point. Jenna to serve. Avery into the front for Shea. What are you doing? Jenna serving up 21-15. Ball's in the air. That's an ace for Jenna. Welcome back once again. Jenna to serve. Ace up 22-15. Ball's in the air. Lavenders set it up to their middle. Through Avery's block. McKenna sets it up for Avery. Swipes it over the net. Lavender's able to get that to the right side. over the block. McKenna to Sadie, back to McKenna. Free ball over the net. Lavender's in the two-handed pass to their setter. Sets it over their outside. Amelie gets a block in the kill. Ace serving up 23-15. Ball's in the air from Jenna. Lavender's able to dig that one and do nothing with it, and it's an ace for Jenna. Ace up 24-15. 1 point away. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure the scoring table had her wrong, but we'll take the victory. Maybe I had her wrong. I don't know. Ace wins in straight sets, 25-15. That's it, folks. Ace 2-0 on the day. Won both so far in straight sets. We have another one scheduled for 1 p.m. Arizona time. We will see you hopefully right about an hour from now.